अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। नाज़रीन, CF न्यूज़ में आपका मैं खैर मक़दम करता हूँ। आज हमारे लिए एक बड़ी खुशी का दिन है और आज हमारे दरमियान न्यूज़ीलैंड से तशरीफ़ लाए मेहमान मुक़र्रिर जनाब mazheruddin साहब सैयद हमारे बीच तशरीफ़ रखते हैं। और आज का सेशन था जो न्यू एमर्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजी है और डेटा साइंस में रोज़गार के मौक़े किस तरह हो रहे हैं, उसी पे बातचीत करने के लिए आज हमने हमारे स्टूडियोज़ को उन्हें मदऊ किया है। आज सेमिनार भी बहुत ही अच्छे अंदाज़ में यहाँ पर ऑर्गेनाइज़ हुआ और काफ़ी बच्चे इस सेमिनार से मुस्तफ़ीद हुए। मदद सैयद साहब, CF न्यूज़ में आपका मैं खैर मक़दम करता हूँ। आप मुझे ये बताइए कि जो जदीद जो टेक्नोलॉजी चल रही है और उसके अलावा ये भी सुनने में आ रहा है कि रिसेशन का दौर फिर हिट करने वाला है, तो ऐसे में हमारे जो प्रोफेशनल स्टूडेंट्स है, जो जॉब सीकर्स है, जो यूथ है, जो माइग्रेशन के लिए तैयार है और मुख्तलिफ़ मकामात पर जा रहे हैं, तो उन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए आपका क्या मशवरा रहेगा और क्या गाइडेंस रहेगा और रोज़गार के किस तरह के मौक़े उनको न्यूज़ीलैंड में हासिल होने वाले हैं? ओवर टू यू सर।
जज़ाकल्लाह खैर। न्यूज़ीलैंड के जानिब से मैं ये बताऊंगा कि न्यूज़ीलैंड की एक स्किल्स शॉर्टेज लिस्ट निकालते हैं वो लोग एवरी ईयर। तो वो अगर आप इजीली गूगल करें तो न्यूज़ीलैंड स्किल शॉर्टेज लिस्ट, तो वो स्किल्स में आप देखें तो आपको पता चल जाएगा कि कौन से एरियाज़ में न्यूज़ीलैंड जॉब्स को। अगर आपके पॉइंट्स फ़र्ज़ करिए, अगर आप वो एरिया में बैचलर्स करे हुए हैं, आपका एटलीस्ट 1 या 2 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, तो यू गेट ईज़िली क्वालिफाइड टू अप्लाई फॉर वर्क वीज़ा।
ओके।
तो वो लिस्ट में तकरीबन 55 प्रोफेशंस हैं डिफरेंट, और उसमें वो लोग क्वालिफिकेशंस भी पूछते हैं कि ये स्किल्स में कौन सा है। तो दैट इज़ अ वेरी गुड प्लेस टू फाइंड फ्यूचर जॉब स्किल्स के लिए।
Yeah, the other thing what I would like to add to the question of Taher sir is the way behind when you have graduated from India, and if you look at these days, India has emerged in all the skill set, technology-wise, and everything. Like if you look at the multinational companies, they're facing here. They want to just grab and give the opportunities to Indians compared to other countries like Philippines or Bangladeshis or the neighboring countries to India. So is it okay to just Indians, because looking at New Zealand at this stage, because most of the multinational companies looking at Indian market, looking at the literacy rate, the skill set they have, the technology they have now. So is it okay to jump to
go from
overseas? Yes, from India to New Zealand.
It's a very good question. It's a very personal thing. I don't know how people take a priority, because it's a very big decision at the same time, because when you move to other countries, settle down there, it's the next generations together you're planning, right? It's not only you, your kids, your grandkids, and maybe the next generation all together. So it's a very big decision you make, and because now I don't know how to answer this. It has both pros and cons, as you said correctly, but I would recommend that if you go for at least higher studies, like if some students are here at graduation, go to US, Canada, or other countries, acquire your master's and acquire those skills and trades, and come back if you want to be in India at least, So again, then you have a choice to make, right? Because once you have taken a degree from master's from US, Canada, or UK, Australia, or New Zealand, and then you have a double option that you can either go to settle down there or come back to India. So why I say that to go and acquire degrees, definitely it gives you a global perspective. It gives you a very fast track in acquiring those international skills and sales. And
is there any chances of getting a citizenship there, the permanent residency,
so
if at all we are planning there?
Yeah, New Zealand is one good country where if you've gone for your education or master's, 90% of the time you will get a residency. Yeah, the pathway is designed like that. New Zealand design is educational and job skills pathway. So either go from as when you go for a master's, New Zealand gives you 3 years work visa automatically.
Okay.
So when you graduate, the moment you finish the graduate master's degree, you get a 3-year work visa automatically. You're qualified to get a 3 years. You don't have to do anything. Yeah. So in those 2 plus 3 years, 5 years, then if you spend this 5 years, you can apply for permanent residency.
Any special test like IELTS and PT?
Of course, for
New Zealand country?
Of course. For every degree you go to acquire, IELTS is must.
IELTS is must.
Yeah, a minimum of 7 band. Yeah, 7 band, and so if you do 2 years degree and 3 years job visa, immediately qualifies you for residency.
Okay. Good. Next.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. One question from my side, sir. People, like a lot of students, they don't have the goal setting till now.
Yeah.
Most of the problem, because every new technology they're learning and they are forgetting of. So in this regard, what you want to say, like people are going for a higher education to New Zealand, Canada, Australia, and America and all. So how they have to goal set their every 3 years, 4 years, again the new technology is coming in the market. Again they are forgetting it. Again after 4 years, again new technology is coming out.
Yeah.
So how these people at an early age they can have the goal setting?
So there are 2-3 answers to this question. One is, for some reason, Indian education system doesn't have mentoring. You know, in Western countries, there's a great deal of mentoring at every level. Of course, from the academic staff itself, then you have industrial collaboration, then you have internships, which is part, and industrial experience. So the 3 layers where students are exposed to industrial experience. So that is one place where students get mentoring and goal setting, as you said, the word goal setting. So this helps them to understand the goal. Because at that age, you can't blame these people. They have so much of challenge, let alone to study and get good marks, qualify good grades. Setting up goals is really very challenging them because they don't have clear perception of what corporate and job market is. The second thing is, as I said, that they have to be really self-aware of this section by reading a lot on this Gartner, KPMG, Deloitte. They publish a World Economic Forum. They publish every year white papers. They publish a lot of articles and data about emerging technologies. So if you read those reports for, let's say, if you are in first year, you start reading about them. Second year, you read about them. Third year, you build an understanding, where these emerging technologies are coming. The third point I very actively heard that our students lack the perception to engage, go to seminars, like big corporate seminars. I don't know how those events happen. So that builds up networking, In New Zealand, a lot of academic conferences are held for students to network and look in setting up their goals and pathways, educational pathways as we call it.
Always staying updated.
Updated.
Always staying updated with what's happening around you in the technology, like technology. Yes, sir.
LinkedIn is a good place. Twitter is a good place. So that gives you a lot of opportunity, windows and doors to connect and understand where the jobs are.
Thank you.
ये मेरा आखिरी सवाल है मदर भाई, क्योंकि अभी भी सुनने में आ रहा है कि जो मून लाइटिंग का इशू चल रहा है, उसके अलावा जो है अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ की जो बात हो रही है, और ये भी हम देख रहे हैं कि गुज़िश्ता चंद दिनों से जो मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज़ जो है ले ऑफ कर रहे हैं, तो ये भी सुनने में आ रहा है कि जो नेक्स्ट ईयर जो है रिसेशन हिट होने वाला है, तो उसका इम्पैक्ट जो है पूरे न्यूजीलैंड में कैसा रहेगा और इंडिया में पूरे ग्लोबली किस तरह आप देखते हैं, आप समझते हैं?
I think India will not have a recession, my humble understanding, two cents of wisdom, because India is an emerging economy. Yeah, no matter what you do, India has that cushion, that enough economic growth. Economic growth is 3 to 7%, which is phenomenal for a country of 1.2 billion people. 3%, कुछ भी नहीं करके भी economic growth है साहब. I mean, one of the good indicator is real estate and stock market. सारी दुनिया में 33% stock market गिरी है, crash. India is still growing. Huh? As real estate, देखिए आप, everywhere they said, okay, it has hit the ceiling, subprime crisis.
Not the real estate in the digital market.
This matter, yeah. Now you see in India, I mean, have you seen any stable? Real estate market is like great, and FDIs, foreign direct investments. All of these indicators are KPIs of loosening, and I don't think, yeah, definitely it will taper down. The growth may not be 7%, it might go to 3. Definitely, I don't think, at least for next year or 2023, 2024, there would be a joblessness or unemployment kind of that what you're seeing in US and Canada. Actually, the job losses are not actually job losses, they are actually shift of loss. Okay. So they need new job skills to fill in old people, they're flushing of dead wood. You know, the emerging technologies, the people are not skilled, so they don't need them. Yeah, speed is changed.
I would like to just add one thing to it. Like, imagine when there was no technology in those days, were the people were not surviving? India was not surviving. So we are just looking at technology. If technology is gone, we're thinking that everything is gone. We are in the technology world. That's why we are just comparing everything with technology. So maybe we will not stand still, but the movement will be slow. The economy will come down, but will not go to zero, I guess. Yeah. I think so.
What technology is a very double-edged sword. What you mean is digital technology. Yes. Technology is always there. You know, ever since the first wheel was invented, yes. Technology is always there. Technology is anything which helps you do things better. In a simple word, it could be even a pen is a technology, pencil is a technology. But what you're talking about is a digital technology. Yeah, digital technology. I agree. Yeah.
Everyone is eyeing at IT. Everyone is.
Yeah, it has to. Everything has to become digital, right? Nothing can become analog, mechanical. It won't work. It won't work. Everything has to become digital. Not only digital, it will become automated, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and singularity.
Yes.
Thank you. It's getting longer.
So thank you so much for joining with us. We thank Mazhar Syed Sahab and trainer Zafar Muhammad Sahab and Akhil Sahab for their precious time. And hopefully Mr. Mazhar Syed will deliver a key talk on emerging technologies and job opportunities in New Zealand on 17th of December on Saturday at Federation of Chambers and Commerce House, Red Hills, Lakri Kapoor. I would like to request all the job seekers and professional students to be attained on this session. Thank you so much for joining with us.